Hello, all my beautiful souls, and welcome back to Sunrise Tarot. My name is Leah, and today I'm doing a reading for the beautiful sign of Scorpio for the month of May 2022. How are all my Scorpios doing out there? I hope everyone is doing well. Let me know in the comments section how the month of April has been going for you. As you know, dear Scorpio, this is a general reading, so there will be parts that may not resonate with you. Only take the parts that do resonate and leave the rest for someone else. I've already meditated on the cards, I've already shuffled the cards, and this is a spread that I have for you today, dear Scorpio. In the past position, we do have the Ten of Wands, clarified by the Ten of Pentacles. In the challenging position, we have the Fool, clarified by the Seven of Cups. In the present position, we have the Three of Pentacles, clarified by the Ace of Wands. And in the future outcome position, we do have the Seven of Swords, clarified by the Hermit. Very interesting spread. You definitely have every suit represented in here. You have the Pentacles, you have the Cups, the Wands, the Swords. You also have two major Arcana cards. You have the Fool and the Hermit. This is not the month where I would advise making big changes or making big moves. This is the month of May, for you, Scorpio, to stay steady, to stay committed to all the things you have been committed to, your family, to your work, whatever you have on your plate. I would just carefully continue tending to all your responsibilities, to all the seeds as well that you've planted in the past. There will be some collaborative work with other people, so do expect to exchange ideas and talk to others and work with others in order to create something that is wonderful. But also there will be some disagreements this month as well. There will be a few people who are not going to be seeing eye to eye with how you are seeing. So you definitely want to meditate throughout the month of May. You want to stay committed to all your plans, everything that you have going on, everything that's in motion in your life right now. I would stay committed and I would keep your head down because, May is going to be quite an interesting month, but it's not the best time to begin anything new. Now, in the past position, we definitely have quite a lot of responsibilities that used to be on your shoulders. The Ten of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. This is a very loaded combination. The Ten of Wands is all about different burdens that you've held on top of your shoulders. Sometimes the Ten of Wands is like carrying the world because so many people kind of rely on what you have to say to them. They rely on what you're going to do for them. They rely on basically hearing from you regarding what to do in many different aspects. The Ten of Wands is also kind of feeling, really tired and exhausted from everything that you have to do. And clearly it's related to family because the Ten of Pentacles is all about family and legacy and resources that the family kind of provides. And so clearly you wanted to make sure that your family is taken care of. So you took a lot on your shoulders in order to achieve things that you set out to achieve. And it could be that, some people in your family don't agree. So sometimes you may find yourself in the middle between two opposing elements, and that can be a burden as well. Sometimes we get the Ten of Wands when we worry so much about other people and really not enough about ourselves. And so that can be a burden as well. Usually Ten of Wands appears in a spread when we have difficulty saying no to others. When we say yes to others, we say no to ourselves. And so in the past, you clearly had a difficulty kind of creating boundaries and saying no, maybe even to your family members. The closest people can be very difficult to say no to because there can be a lot of, hurt feelings that are created with that. But remember that each and every one of your family members, they have their own life to live because they have their own karma. They have their own path that they have to walk, that they have to overcome, that they have to succeed at as well. Sometimes when we want to protect our family, like parents or children or siblings, from life, they don't get to learn. They don't get to experience. So it's really, really important to step back sometimes and allow other people to experience it. I know for me, it's hard to watch. Like if I know that my mother is going to make a mistake, or if I know if my father is going to make a mistake, my brother is going to make a mistake, sometimes it can be difficult and you automatically just want to fix it for them. But sometimes it's very important to say no. The good thing is that this combination is behind you, but the divine here is saying that the effects are still lingering. There has to be some work that you have to do mentally in order to let go of the expectations your family may have for you. You have to let go some of the expectations that you have for yourself as well. That is important to recognize. Now, in the challenging position, we have the Fool, clarified by the Seven of Cups. The Fool is all about new beginnings and starting something new. The divine here is saying that you may want to watch how things are playing out, because when the Fool appears in the challenging position, it means there's lack of discipline. And when the Fool appears in a challenging position, it also means that sometimes the behavior is a little too risky. You may not be paying attention to certain details that can come back around and create problems later on down the road. So you definitely want to watch and kind of stay away from starting too many new things in the month of May, and be very, very careful regarding the choices that are presented to you, because not every choice is for you. Not every door that opens in front of you you should walk through. So it's really important to remember to be very cautious. I wouldn't share too much information with people around you in the month of May. I would keep your cards pretty close to your chest. I would also take things a little bit more seriously. I would be focused on what other people say. I would pay attention to details in the month of May, dear Scorpio. I would very much take things seriously regarding other people and regarding other feelings. And that's why I say minimize your contact, because it's much easier to preserve your energy and preserve your thoughts. When we take other people seriously, when we listen too much to them, sometimes we take on their energy, and their energy becomes our energy. And so that is why it's important to create really strong boundaries. But the Fool definitely kind of suggests to me that you may want to step back a little bit, take things slower, be a little bit more disciplined, don't take too much risk, don't accept opportunities in the month of May that you are not really sure of. This is not the best time to start anything new. You may start something new, but it will be difficult to get it going, is what the divine here is saying. So definitely be aware of that in the month of Scorpio, in the month of May, dear Scorpio. And in the present position, we do see you working with a group of people. It could be family members, friends, neighbors, people at work, acquaintances. Maybe you're part of a group, and you're creating something, collaborating on something there. Definitely it's related to a passion that you have. You're really passionate about it. It's something that makes you really feel good. There may be even an offer coming in from an unexpected source regarding something that really makes you feel really passionate, because the Wands is all about fire, and fire comes from our hearts because, it's passion. And of course, when you have the Three of Pentacles with the Ace of Wands, it's all about building something together that means really a lot. Generally, when you have the Three of Pentacles, it's actually a good sign, because it's telling me that your mind and your body and your spirit are coming into alignment. You are building that alignment between those three elements that are very important for each and every one of us. But you are moving in the right direction. You are learning new skills. You're also sharing sharing skills that you have to help others move forward in their life as well. But definitely the Ace of Wands is a really good card because it's all about drive and energy. It's all about accomplishing things that you would like to see in your life. Now, in the future outcome position, we do have the Seven of Swords clarified by the Hermit, which is not the best combination because the Seven of Swords is all about deceptive energy. It's all about kind of going behind someone else's back, being sneaky, being tricky, trying to gain an advantage over something. And definitely it's making you contemplate. You are re-examining, you are re-evaluating some of the behavior that you see, as well as in yourself, if you will. But let's see what we can clarify with the mystical wisdom cards that I pulled. And we've got creative wonderment, follow your passion. Very much relates to the Three of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. You are able to bring to fruition something within your imagination that you alone have thought of. Being creative is relaxing and therapeutic, whether it's cooking, sewing, woodwork, photography, writing, or art. Whatever it may be that stimulates your imagination, this is the time for you to create and inspire others. Use your skills, take classes, and follow your passion. You will one day have the opportunity to turn your heartfelt creativity into your life's work. Create your labor of love. And the affirmation for this card is, I am inspired to be creative. Now let's see, I also pulled an angel answer card from the oracle deck, and it says, within the next few weeks. What you asked about will happen this month or soon thereafter. Your patience is being rewarded when you receive the within the next few weeks card. Let's also see what the Shaman Dream Oracle card has for us. And we have Winter's Dream, gestation period, which of course is all about conscious awareness. The Winter's Dream is a summons to go within. And that's why it very much relates to the Hermit. Your life's force longs to turn inward, like the sap of trees returning to the roots. Cast your gaze toward the deep and hidden places in your heart. Come to rest again in the sanctuary and safety of your soul, and be at peace, basking in your crystalline clarity in that quiet place. This is not hibernation. Do not fall asleep. Take your quiet, wakeful nature with you into stillness, and know that you are replenishing your life force. Trust that the deeply buried seeds inside your soul, and the ones you planted even before you were born, are stirring softly, ready to awaken with the spring. But do not try to rouse them early. Instead, surrender to the quiet of the winter's dream. The dream can actually lull you into a slumber where you can lose consciousness and become caught in a nightmare. Awaken. Find that easy return to wakefulness that brings you clarity. This is the time to set your priorities in order, yet not act on any of them. Allow the clarity and transparency that comes with winter's dream to permeate your heart and soul. The time for action will come later. Remember that all things are born of dreams, and your task is to wake within the dreams, to lucidly guide it to your chosen destination. What a wonderful and amazing card. I hope you enjoyed this reading, dear Scorpio. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for visiting my channel. Please don't forget to visit me on Instagram, and also please don't forget to leave any comments, because I very much enjoy connecting with your energies. And also I like finding out where you're from, like where you're watching from. So yeah, thank you so much for visiting my channel, and I'll see you next time.